Battlefield 2042's next update could add some exciting new modes. Sony is off their rocker with game remakes. Tencent is buying pretty much everything and much more on Today in Gaming. Hey guys, LevelCap here. Data miner Temporal uncovered new details about the mid-season update for Battlefield 2042. The Liquidators will likely include new Conquest map layouts built for a new mode called Tactical Conquest. These layouts will support 8v8 or 16v6 matches. The mode is also infantry only. Event-specific rewards will be unlocked via ribbons. Temporal also discovered a new cosmetic item for Sundance tied to the event. It sports a red hockey mask-style face shield that we've seen in the official teaser art for the update. It's unclear if the locked weapon crate Easter egg will factor into the event. Before Season 2's launch, players discovered weapon crates on various maps that couldn't be interacted with. It seems likely that these crates will be used in a future event or update as weapon pickups. The Liquidators are a private militia for the game's arms dealer group, so it makes sense if these crates played a role in the event, but it's all speculation until DICE officially releases the update. We expect the update to launch on the 10th based on prior leaks. One bit of official news we do have today is that DICE is reverting a significant change that they made to the matchmaking with Season 2's launch. Since that update, Breakthrough and Rush matches ran each map back-to-back while switching teams, so players got to play each round from each side. Feedback on the system indicated that players were frustrated with it, and DICE have reversed it. DICE still haven't addressed matchmaking issues in low population regions though. Since last week's update, many players are reporting problems getting into matches, finding matches, or matches starting with almost entirely bots. But what do you guys think? Are you excited for the mid-season update? Are you having trouble finding matches in 2042? Share your experiences in the comments. Rumors about a remaster of Horizon Zero Dawn exploded overnight. The game is widely regarded as one of the best-looking games of the last decade, but it's not good enough for Sony. A remaster is allegedly in the works that will improve texture quality, update character models, improve the game's lighting, and rework animations. The intent is to get Zero Dawn up to par with its sequel, Forbidden West. There's also hints that the developers are working on a standalone multiplayer title set in Horizon's world. The reaction to these rumors have been all over the place. Most people are saying across social media that Zero Dawn doesn't need a remaster. Many responses urge Sony to revisit classic titles that are unplayable on last-gen hardware, like some of the Killzone games, Metal Gear Solid 4, and other iconic franchises. Speculation suggests the remake is being done as a tie-in with the upcoming Netflix adaptation of the Horizon games. The PlayStation 5 has been jailbroken, according to modder Lance McDonald. Footage of the exploit reveals debugged menus and the ability to run games that aren't available for the system, like the Silent Hills PT demo. There are some limitations though. The biggest one is the exploit only works on consoles running the 4.03 system software. That version of the PlayStation 5 software was updated at the end of 2021, so you'll need to find a console from before then that hasn't been updated. That's no small feat. The implications of the PlayStation 5 being jailbroken are not clear, but it could shortcut stuff like emulation, developing mods and custom patches for the PlayStation 5 titles, and even bypassing Sony's DRM. That could lead to people being able to run pirated copies of the game on PlayStation 5, which was ultimately the demise of Sega's Dreamcast. It seems highly unlikely that this jailbreak exploit will result in something of that scale. Beyond Good and Evil 2 hasn't even launched yet, and it's already breaking world records. Unfortunately, it's the kind of records it doesn't want to be breaking. The long-awaited sequel was originally announced in 2008 with a CGI trailer. Since then, Ubisoft released 2 more CGI trailers between 2017 and 2018, and a gameplay trailer at the end of 2018. But it's still been over 5,234 days since the game was officially announced. That makes it the most delayed game in history, beating Duke Nukem Forever's 5,156-day wait until launch. Hopefully, for Beyond Good and Evil 2's sake, the game is more well received than Duke Nukem. No Man's Sky is launching on the Nintendo Switch on October 7th alongside a major update for all platforms. Version 4.0 of the procedural space exploration game will add several quality of life features to ease new and returning players into the full experience. A log that tracks your progress through the game's core experience has been added. No Man's Sky updates tend to be transformative, making it hard to get back into the game if you've been away for a while. This log should help refresh players who forgot what they were doing the last time that they played. Milestones, aka progression, has been expanded to give players new activities that they can level up, and inventory space has been massively increased. There's also a new relaxed mode that lets players just experience the game without the same challenges as a normal or survival mode, but without the unlimited freedom of creative mode. Several developers have announced plans to help players migrate their data from Google's now defunct Stadia platform to other consoles or PC. Bungie, IO Interactive, Ubisoft, and other developers say they're working on either transferring progress or porting their Stadia exclusives to other platforms. Google announced the shutdown of their game streaming platform last week. While the announcement wasn't shocking given the platform's struggles, it surprised developers since they found out when the public did as well. Chinese megacorp Tencent is starting up a new initiative to buy majority stakes in more overseas gaming companies. They'll be pursuing mergers and acquisitions with companies to offset pending regulations from Chinese governments that will likely stifle the company's continued growth. Tencent recently bought a 49% stake in Ubisoft's parent company and has bought up dozens of other studios in the last few years. Before we get to our next story today, just a quick reminder to subscribe and enable notifications to make sure you catch every upload and news story that we have for you over here. It's a great way to support what we do here, and it makes sure that you stay in the loop. We also offer channel memberships. If you click the join button, members get exclusive emotes and a cool name badge when you comment. Activision Blizzard's chief compliance officer is stepping down. Frances Townsend found herself in the limelight after seeing a company-wide email regarding the sexual assault allegations announced in a lawsuit by the state of California. In the email, she called the allegations factually incorrect. It was one of the first responses from the company's executive team to go public about the case. The email was called tone deaf by CEO Kotick, and it prompted a company-wide walkout. Townsend apologized for the email at a company meeting where victims shared their stories. She resigned as head of the women's group that organized the meeting, but shared an article on Twitter that was critical of whistleblowers at the company afterward. Kotick eventually claimed responsibility for writing Townsend's email and making her send it as allegations about his involvement continued to emerge. It's unclear if she was coerced into sharing the whistleblower article, but she deleted her account soon after. In a nutshell, Townsend is considered one of the central figures in the allegations surrounding the company. She helped downplay their significance and was a key executive in the chain of custody regarding such complaints. Despite leaving the company as an employee, she'll remain on its board as an advisor. Now, if you're looking for a bit of a palate cleanser after such a heavy dose of news, check out this video next. It's got some live Star Citizen gameplay with my good old friend Matimio, and the comment section has reviewed it as comedy gold. I think you guys will enjoy it. And as always, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. This is Level Cap, signing off.